actually introducing that word, autism. Actually, the full name is Autism Spectrum Disorder. And the simplest definition I always give is that I tell people that autism is a brain disability in children. Some children are born with this disability, while others develop it in life after that. That's to say, it's possible to deliver a child and you don't realize the child is autistic. Or you deliver the child was normal, there was nothing wrong with the child. Then along the line, something happened. And you now discover the child has become autistic. So we are still going to look at what normally happens to make that happen. So, what does this autism do to a child? It will affect the speech of the child. It's like I said, it's a brain disability in children, and it affects the speech of that child. And once the speech of the child is affected, it makes communication difficult. It makes it difficult for the child to communicate and relate with other people normally. What do I mean by communication? I mean chatting. I mean socializing. I mean hanging out. I mean playing with other children. So an autistic child finds it difficult to communicate and to relate with other people normally. They find it difficult to play. They find it difficult to play with other children. They find it difficult to communicate, to socialize with other children, or hang out like any normal child would do. Having said that, let's just have an overview of autism. From the World Health Organization research, WHO, we are meant to understand that 2% of the world's population is affected by this disability. That is to say, as the population grows, the number of autism cases also grows. That explains why 20 to 30 years back, the number of people we have now that are autistic is not the same. What happens? It grows. As the population grows, more people are affected. From that research that the World Health Organization has presented, what they mean is that by the time you count 100 to 110 children, you discover that one of those children will be autistic. And then they went ahead to tell us that the world over, they have 6 to 7 million people that are affected by this disability.